Very good evening, everyone. This is your host for the Mystery Slide Showdown tonight. This is Saksham here, and we are also accompanied by my fellow host, Tejas sir. So, Tejas sir, are you there?
Yes, very good evening, Saksham, and very good evening, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. Your host for today's event is here, the Saksham and Tejas. So, guys,
Before we start, I would love to mention one thing. Tejas sir, that was a fabulous beginning to our showdown. The music was enlightening, like how professional a lot of setups are like there. Before you come in, there's a
indeed,
whole curtain off and music. What was your views on that?
yes, indeed, I was also very mesmerizing. The music was very nice, and the lyrics. In the lyrics, we were having our session. Wow, the great! This is very nice thing that we made it. This is
Definitely.
kind of a
So
thing we
great
can say
shout
the
out.
real answer.
Definitely said so. And somebody asked who made the music. I would like to give great shout out to all the EL admins, to everyone helping us to compose that music. But that's a different story. Let's not get deviated. Thank you. Shout out to the music as well. But here we are at the Mystery Slide Showdown. Something that we were preparing for a very long time, something we had in our mind for a very long time. But here's a twist. Our speakers will have no clue of what the slides are waiting for them. So let's talk about what this Mystery Slide Showdown is. Of course, before we begin, who are your hosts? Who are the person actually coming and working here for you guys? It's me and Tejas. We are your hosting crew again. And after a great response from our last and our previous hosting, we were told that we are actually one of the good hosts across EL. So we thought, why not? Let's collaborate once again for a blast. What do you think, Tejas?
Yes, guys, this is all your blessings as we have a good bonding between each other. This is all your blessings, guys, and your response. Thank you very much for giving such a wonderful response in the previous event. And let's see how we'll do it in this event. And we will try our best to give you best from our side too. So stay tuned with us till next of this event.
Definitely said so, Tejas. Thank you to everyone. But who are the ones to call us here in the first place? So I would love to give a great shout out to our organization team and the organization crew who at the back end help us day and night since the last 2 weeks to make this event a success. So great shout out to Samira ma'am, Neeraj sir, Achal, and me as well. I was also in the organization team. So all of you, thank you so much. You guys made it possible from the slides, from this slideshow, from the music, from the timings, from bringing all the participants under the hub and helping them practice. So thank you so much. Said
These
so,
guys
Tejas
are
sir?
kind of a pillar. We can say the cornerstone of this event. Samara man, yes, Achal, and you. How can we forget you? You did a very great job in making a slide. Each and every time you were making a slides and whenever we were connecting to each other. Guys, Saksham did a lot of hard work for this event. So I hope you all are well mature and you will give a justice to our event. You guys are only the one who will give a justice to this event. Our lovely audience. So moving ahead, Saksham sir.
Definitely said so, Tejas sir. We have our participation crew here with us. So this is a new fashion of here. We will display all our participants to everyone in the slides, so it will be easy for you to know who are the participants coming up next. So the first crew set we have is Harsh Rawat. We have Aaki as well. We have Weirdo and we have Ram. I'll repeat it again. Our first set of crew is Harsh, Aaki, Weirdo, and Ram, and I can see them in the VC. The next set of crew we have is Anam, MissyMess, Nikhil, and Kushagra Rawat. I'll repeat again. Our next set of crew is Anam, MissyMess, Nikhil, and Kushagra Rawat.
Okay, guys, moving ahead as we all know our respected participant, and let's move ahead with our respected judges because it's a kind of mystery slide show. It will be the competition. So in every competition, judges are most important part. Their guidance and their respected time is very valuable for each and every event, each and every competition. So Saksham sir, moving ahead with the judges, can we have on a display?
Yes.
Okay, boom. Respected Nikhil sir and Ansh sir, guys, they will be our judge for our event. Respected Nikhil sir and respected Ansh sir.
Set, so I'll take from here. We have our different judging criteria as well, everyone. So this time we will be displaying the judging criteria for everyone to understand, even our participants, even the audience, that what will be the criteria that the judges will be marking our participants on. So the first and foremost is time management. And we will display how time management is important, because you can't take forever on particular slide. You need to have a certain set of limit each slide, and then you have to move on to the other. Now, creativity is important because you never know what is the next slide displayed to you. So you need to bring up some real good ideas against your competitors. It can be a pitching style, it can be a storytelling style, or it can be an interpretation style. It's all on our speakers. Lastly, I would like to put more effect on the impact and the influence, because that is the most important part. Let's say while speaking, was it engaging that you spoke? Because slide presentation are one of the most important tasks in corporate world as well. We might have faced that once in our school life, our university life, or our corporate life, where we know we need to keep our audience engaging. Nextly, we have speech quality. You have to have a top end clarity and fluency while speaking, which will also be taken under consideration while judging, and relevance and the accuracy of what you're speaking. Is it making any relevance to me, or are you speaking outside the slides, or not at all about the slide? So apart from that, these are our judging criteria. And moving ahead with that, we have our award categories. And Tejas sir, I'm being very honest. I am so excited because no one, even like you might not have an
Indeed,
idea. What do we have in the next slide?
indeed, guys. This time we have something new in our award category. There will be not any kind of thing like whatever we were doing previously. No, this time the Saksham took new things here. So moving ahead, Saksham sir.
Thank you so much, Tejas sir, for calling it out. So everyone, brace yourself. We are having some new categories of awards this time. So the first and the foremost important award, as we all know, is the best overall speaker of the day. Of course, that is given to someone who checks up all the criteria of judging. But the next one is the most creative speaker. This is something new to be brought, because creativity will be a cornerstone in your speech. I'm right now talking directly to the participants. Hear me out carefully. Apart from being the best overall speaker, you can also have a chance to win a best creative award as well. So outshine your creativity. But for the first time, and I think so, a lot of people might not have heard about this. For the very first time, this is the introduction to Time Alchemist Award category. Now, I know it is a very difficult task to time out, but this time our judges are equipped with the stopwatches as well. We will be calculating the time of a speaker, definitely, and we will be marking them out. And the one who receives the most amount of points in the category for time management will definitely win the Time Alchemist Award. So talking to the participants, my dear participants, try to think carefully. We have multiple openings this time, not only the best speaker, but a creative speaker as well as time management. And why we did that, the idea behind this, some people are good speakers. Some people might not check all the points, but they're very creative in speaking. Or some of them who might lack creativity, but are very amazing with time management. Why to lose all of them, but to give the best qualities of theirs an award? Set. So moving ahead, our rules and regulations. So as you can see, the rules and regulations are very simple. Tejas sir, would you like to take ahead from here?
Yeah, why not? Thank you, Saksham sir. And rules and regulations are very simple, guys. Very simple rules we have. As Saksham sir, the host of this event, already told the rules and regulation and major things for a participant. And for audience, I would like to mention here, rules will be same. You are not supposed to interrupt in between, and just be silent in the VC and not sleep, but be silent and be active in the VC and chat also. You can have access of slides. You also can have access by our sharing screen, and you can get to know about our slides, what will be in the slides, and definitely the slides are very knowledgeable, and our participants are very talented to explain that slides. We choose our participant according to the slides. They are very valuable for them. And in the last, I would like to mention only, if you are guys okay, if you are guys active here, if you are guys feeling, if you are guys not sleeping here, so guys do let me know in the chat section that you are not sleeping, and please send me the fire emojis in the chat section, guys. Hurry up! Don't sleep in the
Fire
VC,
emojis.
and you may share.
Yep, fire emojis coming soon, and mine's ahead. Thank you so much. That was really enlightening from your part, Tejas sir. For everyone, if you are excited, we need the fire emojis right now. So a few brief about the rules again. 6 slides, 40 seconds each slide, and guess what? None of us, even the organizers, even my fellow host here might not have idea of what the slides are. The slides are created in such a form that it will not only provide us the fun and the entertainment for the night, but it will also provide us with valuable insights and information. So to everyone, stay still, stay tight, and just listen to the speakers. It's just going to be a fabulous night tonight. Moving ahead, here we go. My favorite slides to start with. So Tejas sir, please do the wildest honors to invite our first participant.
Okay, guys, as the stage set is okay, as the stage set is for getting fired, and as I can see in the Josh in the chat section, also people are very high. People are very high by sharing their fire in the chat section, guys. Hurry up and moving ahead with our event. As you can see on the website, okay, screen, here we go. With our first participant, I would like to call is none other than Ram. Mr. Ram, how are you?
Yeah, yes, sir. Good evening. I'm present. I'm doing great. What about you?
Yes, I'm also fine. And are you excited for this event? Are you prepared?
Yes, I'm full to prepared and excited too.
Okay, so Saksham sir, can we move ahead with our first participant? That is Mr. Ram.
Definitely. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the time we all are being waiting for. Our first participant, Ram, is here. As you can see the arrow, you never know what's coming up next. What is next for you, Ram? Even we don't have the idea for. But I'm going to show you, and we will give you 10 seconds, and then the timer goes on. The 4 minute is all yours. So the slide for you, Ram, is displayed now. The slides will be talking about the ocean. From here now, you won't be listening to Tejas, you won't be listening to the Saksham. The stage is all Ram's. So Ram,
So on
the timer for you starts
on my
in
reverse
three.
count.
Yeah, so the countdown starts in 3, 2, and 1.
So, a very sweet evening to all who are gathered here. Let me ask you a simple question. Do you know that how much portion of the earth is covered from the ocean? Yeah, two-thirds is covered from the ocean, and it contributes lots in our ecosystem, biodiversity, and it is impacted on huge scale by human activities. Uh, Marine science discoveries have found that we are exploiting our ocean, and that's why it's important to know that what is our ocean, what's beneath its surface, what is in the bed of the ocean, and we are going to discuss about it. So moving towards the next slide, which is going to come, which will be regarding ocean. So what is an ocean? And it is an ecosystem of organisms living inside the ocean, which can be fishes, which can be sharks, even some mammals like whales also live inside them in very low temperature, extremely high pressure, without proper light. Still, they find nutrition in it. How they are able to do it? Is it a magic of evolution or magic of nature? Let's find out about what are the biotic factors which contribute to the environment of the ocean inside the sea. Here you can see the picture also. Like the surface is given, the surface area of ocean is even in it's in 361 million square kilometer. The average depth is 3000 kilometer, which is much higher, which is much longer than the distance of the height of the Mount Everest, but in a negative way. And the temperature can even go into -1 degree. Imagine that you are inside the ocean, no light there. What will be the temperature there? So this is our ocean. These are the stats which are telling about ocean. Although we are having very poor knowledge about oceanography, but still we found that coral reefs which contribute a lot into capturing carbon dioxide are mainly present in marine water. There are lot of jellyfish available there, lot of fishes, beautiful fishes which live inside, in which are much larger size. Shark, they exist there. The mammals, Yes, you think that mammals only live in the terrain? No, they live in the ocean also, and they are the largest bodies. The whales are the largest mammals living inside the ocean, and it provides a lot of minerals. We have seen that Japan do lot of fishing there. We have dispute with Sri Lanka, but why we have that? Because of the fishes. The ocean provides us lot of resources. In Indian Ocean, there is a mountain of cobalt, which shows that what can be the future possibility of India when we excavate those minerals. Not only minerals, not only food like fishes and seafoods, but also oils are coming from oceans, and that what makes our ocean very important. But it's very hard to say that because of our own activities, the ocean is not the ocean which was once there. We have seen that the ocean current has changed. Acidification of ocean is happening. In the Red Sea, lot of oils are in oil leakage, lot of because of transportation, the ocean is becoming very bad. The glaciers are melting. Antarctica is now mm, behaving in a very bad way, and it is impacting the ocean. And people might think, what's wrong in it? Ocean is increasing. No, it's very disastrous for us. So with that, I want to talk about that. Read about oceans and think about it. When you read about them, you will find the solution of the problems which are in our ocean. Thank you.
Amazing there, Ram. Very, like, I am shocked. Okay, let me just pause the timer we had. That was an amazing presentation from you, Ram. It was very serene, and I felt like I was in a lecture hour right now, listening to you. So many facts about. I even didn't knew about the positions of minerals in the Indian Ocean. So first of all, thank you so much, Ram, for enlightening us with the knowledge. And Tejas sir, I hope you also loved it.
Yes, indeed. Ram gave a very nice things about this wonderful event. That was a kind of event, and slides were quite new for us, for me also, and even Ram managed very well. Ram, great job, boss, great job.
And
That
thank you for
said,
sharing.
yes, Ram, please share your views. We're about to call you on. I would love to hear from you as well, since the slides were completely new for you, completely unnatural. But what was your opinion on it?
Yeah, I was about to say thank you for sharing these images with me in advance.
Okay, okay. So, guys, he was the Ram, our first participant. Thank you very much, Ram, for being here and for participating. And stay tuned with us for results till last of this event. So, moving ahead with our participant, next participant is the Saksham. Do we have any clue of our next participant? Who is the next one?
Yes, Tejas sir. First of all, don't call out my name for a second. I thought, wait, I am the next participant. That not. I'm just joking, guys. But for everyone, as Tejas sir said, our next participant is again. They might be the best speaker. They might be a good host, but they don't have the idea what is next to this slide. So Tejas sir, please do the honors and call out our next
Okay.
participant.
Thank you very much, Saksham sir. This is my honor to call her. The next participant is none other than our respected host of a role play event is none other than MissyMess. Hello, MissyMess. Very good evening. How are you?
Hi Tejas, hi Saksham. Hello everyone, and good evening to all of you. I'm doing well. I hope you all are doing well too.
Yes, we all are doing well. And how's you feeling? How are you feeling right now? Are you quite excited? And what about your blood pressure right now? Like slides are very new for you and you don't know anything.
Yeah, actually, I am. My blood pressure is not high, but my excitement is quite high because I am excited to see what's coming to me today, and I am like quite enthusiastic to perform.
Okay, you are
Said
quite
so.
enthusiastic always.
Said right, Tejas, and
Yeah.
said right, Miss Miss. I am excited to see this event is unlocking great potentials of some of our members and admins, and I want to witness this more. So, without further ado, MissyMess, I hope you can see the slides. I hope the screen is visible to all
Yeah,
of you.
see this line.
Yes. So the next slide will will be completely anonymous to everyone, but it will unfold a new gradient of knowledge for all. Said so, this is our next presentation. It is about sustainability and its role. So after this, I won't be speaking, nor our co-host here tonight. Tejas sir will be speaking. It will be you, Mr. Miss, who has the stage. 40 seconds per slide, 4 minutes in total. The stage is all yours in 3, in 2, in 1.
Okay, hello, amazing, lovely people. This is MissyMess at Mystery Slide Showdown today, and we are talking about none other topic than sustainability and its role. What's sustainability? Of course, how we can manage to create products or create things which are also suitable for our environment and earth. As you can see the picture of earth and moon revolving around it, and this is what we are going to discuss, how sustainability is important to us, to the planet earth, and what is its role in our day-to-day life. Now you can see the three pillars of sustainability. What are they? Sustainability is not only just environmental, but it's social and economic as well. We have to find some holistic approach in order to develop sustainable products. And the three things we have to follow is, first, check whether the product or the thing we are creating is good for environment or not. Then check whether it is promoting the balance between society, economy and environment. And after, the last thing you have to check is its economic growth through ethical practices and efficiency. I mean, how efficient the product is, how much the cost of product is, and how it is giving us profit, the profit for our environment, the profit for our economy, and the growth of our society as well. We have to balance those three things out, and then the product, sustainable product, comes out. Now, let's talk about how reforestation can restore vital ecosystems and enhance biodiversity. By using sustainable products and by reducing deforestation, we can save more than 70% of our ecosystem. Most of the time, what we do, we use plants or we use nature based products, for example, minerals and oils, for our use. But if we replace them with something else and if we use that instead, then it will save 75% of the trees. Apart from that, most of the people believe in social equity. What is social equity? It is a significant portion of the population which values inclusivity and equality in our communities. What's that? We have to include each and every factor, we have to consider each and everything which is present in our environment, in our society, in order to maintain a good balance between nature and human. Because the relationship between both of them is symbiotic and dependent from the both of the sides. If one side will be loose, then the whole ecosystem will fall down. Saksham, I can't see the slide. It's blur. Okay. Yeah, and now let's talk about economic sustainability. What is economic sustainability? First, whatever we are creating, it should be economically well and good. It should take less amount of money, and more, it should give more profit, more product, and it should be also eco-friendly. It should not be harmful for our nature. So ethical practices should be followed in order to develop any particular economic sustainable product. Apart from that, how we can create job, how we can help society to grow while creating anything, so that should be also considered. And Finally, the economic sustainability. I mean, money. How we are how much we are investing in the product. Financial stability should be there. So now let's talk about nothing but how can we get involved in sustainability today. So all you have to do is use products which are degradable. For example, using paper instead of plastic. It's very simple, but it can avoid a lot of things, a lot of harm for nature. So these are the basic things we have to follow in order to be sustainable, in order to create sustainable nature. And that's it from my side today. I hope you will be sustainable and you will follow sustainability. Thank you so much.
That was one of an
Okay.
amazing participation as well as presentation from you, MissyMess. And I'll be honest, I lost the count of time. And I was actually grooving with what you said. And it was really unimaginable, but it was really descriptive. Back to you, Taser. What's your opinion on it?
Yes, I was not watching the screen. I was listening her, and I was listening very attentively. Very informative things you mentioned. Wow, nice, Miss. Very nice, nice, nice. Thank you very much for being here. And now let's take opinion from Miss also. Miss, how was the slide?
Oh my God, it was like I was speaking without taking breath, and now I took a long breath, and I'm feeling good actually. The topic was
Okay.
interesting and kind of it was like my interest. I usually read about these things and I like to research about these things. So that was one of my interest and I loved it totally.
Okay. So, guys, she was
Yeah.
our second participant. Thank you very much, Miss Siva. Thank you for being here and stay tuned with us for results also. So, moving
Thank you
ahead,
so much,
Saksham sir,
Tejas. Thank you so
shall
much,
we?
Saksham.
Okay, our pleasure, Miss Siva. So, moving ahead, guys, with our next participant is Abhishek. Okay, the next participant is none other than our respected host of many events and special events too, our respected admin of the English learner is none other than Miss Weirdo. Hello, good evening, Weirdo. How are you?
Very good evening, Tejas. I'm doing perfectly fine. How about you?
Yes, I'm also fine. And how are you feeling now?
I'm feeling a bit nervous, but exciting as well. So let's see how it goes.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so Shaksan sir, on my reverse count of three, you may proceed from your side, and Weirdo will proceed from her side. So, three,
Definitely, Tejas. Please hit the countdown.
two, one.
So,
Shall I
Miss
start?
Weirdo, your topic is AI in business pros and cons. You will be given the next 4 minutes, 40 seconds per slide to commence your thoughts on it. I hope you all the best from the entire Yale family to you, and you can begin anytime soon.
All right. Just give me a sign. 3, 2, 1. Then I'll begin, and you can start the timer.
I'll be honest, Tejas sir does the best. So, Tejas sir, can we have the countdown from your end?
Okay, Weirdo, as you know, your slides based on AI in business, pros and cons, and many subtopics will be there in other slides too. So moving ahead with our countdown is three, two, one.
Hello, everyone. My name is Weirdo. Yes, that is the name. And I'll make sure that you won't forget it. So let me see if I'll be able to surprise with a surprising slide. So today we are going to talk about AI in business, pros and cons. As we all know, because of this AI advancement, people are very scared that how they will be able to sustain their jobs since it is very difficult because AI is taking all the jobs. And here we need to understand what are the pros and cons of AI in business, because anyways we have to implement it, because this particular deck examines the advantages and disadvantages. And if I consider the advantages, there are many, and so is the disadvantages. So let us move ahead and we'll get to know about each and everything in detail. So I believe that this evolution of AI in business is very important, because we know that chatbots were there. It started from 2010. And in 2020, we got to know that there are AI analytics. It transformed decision making and all the process that we had. And now till 2025, we are predicting analytical drive strategies, business growth, and everything else which we cannot even imagine. So I believe this era will be totally different, not like the one where we invented computers, where we invented smartphones. But here we'll have robots talking to us and taking our decisions. We just have to command them and they'll learn by themselves. So this is the new whole world. And I feel as excited as you all are. So let me tell you the key benefits of AI in business growth. You know that increase efficiency and productivity across all these sectors. So that's why it's very important to implement AI in business, because it enhances decision making through the data analytics that you have. It improves the customer's experiences, because not everyone is able to handle the customer queries. But since we have AI, so we can use it. We won't be harassing the individuals to have that customer support, like the customer support role as executives and all. So here we can implement AI. So there will be multiple strategies, because this is the one of the most advantage of AI in business. But that's not all. When we are implementing something and we are considering the advantages, we should also consider the challenges, and there are many. You might not consider it, but even the people who have invented it, they have highlighted the facts that it's highly dangerous, because we know that there is, people are not even getting jobs. So job displacements are there. People are not even, getting proper job. Here, AI is replacing all of us. Even data is one of the highest concern, because there is no privacy. Security risks are there. Even on Telegram, we have seen multiple cases. People are able to find the numbers using chatbots, and Telegram couldn't take any action. But there are some biases as well, like AI decision making processes. So you just need to provide the details and it will work accordingly. This is very scary. So what we need to do, we need to understand the real world AI impacts. So there are multiple aspects. There are examples as well. There are cons as well. For example, if we talk about efficiency, there is this DHL route optimization. So it's very wonderful. But on the other hand, if we talk about the high setup costs, it's on another level, because it requires a lot of electricity, a lot of water, resources to complete a particular task. And on the other hand, jobs, one of the highest concern again, because there are new tech roles. And considering India specifically, where we have people who doesn't even know how to use smartphones in rural areas, how they'll be able to manage it. So this won't be a good thing. But anyways, we have to manage it, because we cannot eradicate it, since it's there all over the world. And we have to move ahead with this. And automation is one thing which helps us in utilizing the technology to improve the efficiency and the productivity. But there is data analysis as well, because it interprets things, the large sets of things, and we can include it in business. And machine learning is there. And on top of that, there is this AI ethics, because it ensures the responsible users of AI technology in businesses. So one should not is scared of it. Rather, they should be smart enough, because we human invented it. It didn't invent us. We are the master of it. So considering all the advantages and disadvantages, we'll be able to make it. So thank you so much everyone for listening to me. Kind of made it.
Okay, guys, it's a scam with us. This is kind of a scam with us. Weirdo, please do let me know. Did you steal our slides? How can you be like that? It's a very random slide. Even I was not knowing, and you did like you wrong. It was like a
I
bullet train. You were slides were changing, and you were speaking. And how can it possible? Please do let me know. What do you steal?
I'll be
Oh my
honest.
god.
I'll be honest.
Yes, Saksham.
Before we begin, Weirdo, I'm so sorry to say this, Tejas. Why did she stop, man? I wanted to hear her more. I was grooving. I was in the moment. I couldn't get my eyes off the slides and my ears off what she said. I got everything, every single thing what she said. Marvelous job, Weirdo. And I don't know how you did that. The transitions, and just so everyone knows, the slides are on a loop. It's not manual. It's all automation. I don't know, Weirdo. How did you do that?
Saksham,
That was
I'm looking at she's a hacker. She's a hacker. I'm looking at. I'm saying she's a hacker.
you.
She has your
You're
system.
absolutely right, man. She might be hacking, but jokes apart, please, we want to love to know from your end as well. What's your opinion?
Oh my God, I was so stressed because this topic is something that I do not know anything about. Okay, because like I don't understand, but thanks to Prabhanjan, he was talking about AI and AI things lately, so I could use that. I don't think that I was creative enough, but I tried to manage that transition. And listening to you guys, I'm a bit confident. But let's see the results. But yeah, this event is amazing. I would like to take part in upcoming events as well. So thank you so much for introducing it. This is really lovely and very interesting for people who do not get the chance to learn. So it's amazing. Thank you.
Okay, weirdos. That would be the answer. Sugar coated answer. Now tell me the reality. Where from have you stolen it? Tell me. Where from?
Jokes apart,
Okay.
Tejas. But that was amazing participation from your end, Weirdo. This brings us to the first three counts of our participants. So by this time, guys, I hope you're enjoying it because I just want to break the ice for everyone. There is so much more, and I just had a glance of the slides. There is so many amazing topics awaiting for you all. So just stay tuned, stay connected. Sir, please let me know. I can't wait. Who is the next participant?
Yes, why not? As you said, guys, please stay tuned with us. And moving ahead with the next participant is none other than, and we can say, he is a person who owns, partially who owns the 7 days challenge. He did many 7 days challenge, and we can say he is the kind of owner of a 7 days challenge of our English learners group. Is none other than Harsh Rawat. Hello, Harsh Rawat. Very good evening. How are you?
Yeah, very good evening. Just fighting with some natural fluctuation because of the heavy rain, but yeah, I'm good.
Harsh, I'll just say one thing. No rain, no thunder, not a single storm on this planet Earth can stop you to chase the victory tonight. I'm a huge fan. I'm so sorry. I'm a huge fan of yours and your work, Harsh. All the best from my end. And Tejas, sir, please you speak because I'm a huge fan of his. So please continue.
Okay, thank you very much, Saksham sir. And Harsh Rawat, as well as I'm a big fan. Big fan, sir, big fan. Big fan from my side also. You did a very great job. Previously, we saw in our 7 days challenge, you did a very great job. Your observation was very nice. And let's see your amazing work and amazing participation in this event too. Are you ready, Harsh sir?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So, Saksham sir, moving ahead with our slides on my reverse count of 3. You may proceed from your side. Okay, where's my countdown? Okay,
the countdown will be for Harsh to start. So, yeah.
Okay. So, guys, as you all know, as you can see on the screen, the slide is all about the power of education. Okay, education, the very important part of youth, the very important part of journey of any country, and the base of any country. So, Harsh Rawat, Harsh sir will be speaking on the power of education. So, on my reverse count of 3, Harsh sir, you may start from your side. 3, 2, 1.
Good evening, everyone. Myself, Harsh Rawat from English Learners. Today, I'm going to take part in this amazing activity where we have to depict some of our views on the given PPTs. The PPT I got is the power of education. Like very subtle one, the general one. Everyone knows that what is education, what is the power, but do we actually have think it through and through? Like all of us have gone to the school, colleges, and now even have passed, many of us, and many of us are doing job in the corporate as well. But ever we actually understood the power of education? Have we actually thought deep about it? Like see at the picture, the children in the picture, one of them also do not even have the uniform, but everyone is quite happy about it. They are not crying like us. We used to cry when we used to go to the college. I still remember that day that I was crying to my mother that I do not want to go to the school. So the education pathway is never easy, right? The power comes with the responsibility, and responsibilities are never easy. So we can see there are in the path we can see 3 things: informal, non-formal, and formal. the first time when we start our journey, we are totally informal, right? We are just learning from the family, like no direct rules. We just observe our surrounding. That's how we started speaking. Then we go to non-formal form of education, where we start structurizing all our learnings to know, okay, these are the alphabet, these come after this come after this. That's another case that we never actually use that if B comes after A, how it will help us. But yeah, it is like we actually formatted in such a way. Then the formal one starts, where we actually organize everything to use it in a perfect way to solve out problems in our life, in our surrounding. Then, education is not something which shows power to use them. It actually helps us grow as well, right? As an individual, as someone from the society, it helps us a lot. Like, it helps us to know that, okay, this is my body, this is how I should take care of it, this is how I should talk, this is how I should behave. And then when we talk about society, then education let us know that what are the ethics and what are non-ethical things, right? Whenever we say someone is well educated or not, we directly correlate with the type of behavior he is showing in the society. If someone is showing good behavior in society, we say, oh, he's well educated, even if he had never gone to the school. So here we can relate one thing, that education have no direct impact on schooling, but more on what you have actually learned. Someone who have never gone to the school, they can also have the education, they can also have the power of learning. The key challenges in modern education is too much. Like the major obstacle in education system highlight issues like low literacy rates and resource constraints that significantly affect learning outcomes of students globally. Like even if we want to make everyone well educated, the main problem is, do everyone even have the resources? Everyone is even able to use the mobile phone we all are using right here. Like still now, 53.3% people actually have low literacy rate, right? Other 20% people get distracted so easily. Other 26.7% people do not even have the proper resources through which they can take education. So being the education so much crucial for us, we are not able to tackle it so easily. So that's why innovation in education is actually needed. In nowadays, many NGOs are taking funds, many organizations are taking innovative solutions to help people who are living in the rural area. If you know that recently, even Indian government started a program where they initiated some type of classes through TV, like television, free dish. So you can actually take free classes without internet through your TV. So that was a good initiative. And similar initiatives are being taken around the world. Even simple thing like everyone nowadays have a WhatsApp group of their class, have a WhatsApp group of their college. So this is how education actually helping us. So that was all for the today. It's in our hand that if we can use this education to its full extent. Education is actually a powerful tool, a powerful weapon that can even diminish the whole laws that society created till now. So that's all from my side. Harsh, English learners, PPT, and that's all, signing off. Bye bye.
Boom! That was crazy, Harsh. You were exactly on time. And I hope I didn't burst your earbuds, everyone. I was just excited. I was on the edge of my seat listening to Harsh. That was simply amazing. That was an amazing, wholesome moment for me. It was a fan moment for me. What it was like for you, Tejas?
Yes, 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 Saksham sir. Indeed, I was on the high. I was on the cloud nine, and even whenever the Harsh sir was speaking about the every slide, then he was quite practical he was, and I was fan of his answering and his things there, whatever he mentioned, and his calmness. Wow, very calm he was while giving answering and while observing the slides and giving the monologue. Wow, 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 her sir, big fan. Again, you made me your fan, sir. You made me your fan. So moving ahead with your experience, her sir, how did you get it? How did you feel?
I don't know, like half of the time I was guessing, and even now, if I am wondering that if the slide is going on the screen, because low network area, I'm using my mobile's data, and that's how I was guessing that what's written. Half of the time I was not even looking at the screen, so it was tough. But yeah, I guess it,
Okay,
fine
And
enough.
Harsh, I told
passion
you.
for yes.
You're right. Absolutely, Tejas, you're right. And Harsh, you're also right. Your passion drives you to victory. That's all I have to say, Harsh. That's why you are my hosts. They just huge. We are a huge fan of yours. You're an idol, to be honest. But it was amazing. I know I can say a lot about you, but sadly we are working at a job here. So let's move ahead with our next participant. And our next participant, Tejas sir, do you have any guesses? I hope you guys remember how many participants we had in the initial slides.
Literally, I don't have any kind of guess right now because whatever I had in my knowledge, I took it. Now I would like to give you this honor. Please proceed from your side, Saksham, and do let us know who is our next participant.
Definitely. So don't go to his name. It might sound a bit junior, but he is definitely a great senior when it comes to speaking. Said so, I would like to call Junior. Junior, are you there?
Yeah, I'm on. I'm here.
Definitely, Junior. One question to you, please. Is the slides audible to you? Because I think it's not for many. I know it's raining all across India today. I hope the slides
Yeah,
are visible to you.
yeah. Actually,
Wonderful.
I'm the most troubled with the network today, but as of now, I could see the slides and could hear you guys properly.
Definitely, Junior. But before we go ahead, I would like to share one more thing, guys. I'm on the tip of my seat. It's raining heavy. I might lose electricity anytime, but yeah, we are going to make this event a success. You know, even the skies are with us today. Said so, too much thrill in it. The slides for you, Junior, are showed to you now. And I can see it's about communication skills, building effective connections. Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, I won't be speaking after this, nor Mr. Tejas. Junior, you have the stage for you all, but Tejas, sir, we need that countdown from you. Your trademark countdown, please.
Okay, thank you very much, Saksham sir, for this honor. And moving ahead with our next participant is Junior with our respected side communication skills, building effective connection. So, on my words count of three, you may start, Junior. Three, two, one.
All right. A very good evening, guys. My name is Junior, and today the most interesting topic is the communication skills. This is one thing that I would like to tell to everybody. Even when you are not engaged with any sort of public professions, you still need it, because communication is one skill that is needed by everybody, no matter which profession you are engaged with. There are certain skills which are only suitable for certain professions, but communication, being so flexible, lets you communicate, build networks, make friends, influence people with your body language. Communication is a lot more than just talking to people. So I think everybody once in their life should definitely go through communication skills from theory to practical. And it is best built by talking to people. It is best enhanced by communicating with as many people as possible. Now, let me define communication to you in a very simpler words. As I understand it, it is talking to people, conveying your message in the most easiest way possible. The best communicator in the room is one who avoids uses jargons, who avoids uses certain difficult words which are not quite easy to be interpreted, but someone who easily conveys his complex messages in simpler words. That's what communication is. Your communication is of no use if what you are saying is not understood by me, or the vice versa. So let's keep it very, very simple. Now, understanding the communications process and model. Communication is very, very simple. You don't have to invest too much of time understanding it. It's not a rocket science. Communication starts from the speaker. It is the sender. Sender, the one who sends the message. Then comes the message. You basically encode the message. You have to frame the question, or frame any of your message that you want to convey to the audience. Now find the medium of it. Through which medium do you want your message to be communicated? Message can be communicated via various sources, such as that is written, verbal, that is body language, that is your intonation. Everything communicates a certain message. You just need to understand the depth of it. I can tell you the same thing in thousands ways. I can blink my eyes, I can show you my gesture, I can also give it in written, I can verbalize it. There are various forms of it. Now, talking of barriers to communication, effective communication, that is, the very first barrier, and that is something which I often tackle in VCs, I get interrupted very often. And that is, I would say, when you interrupt people, the person loses their track of thoughts, as well as that person has a very bad impression of you because you're not so patient enough listening to the person. The best a good communicator is one who is a good listener. Therefore, there are so many philosophers who have actually emphasized so much on listening. A good listener is a good speaker. Don't interrupt. That is the biggest barrier. Secondly, language. I may use highly advanced words and it will make no sense. The communication is failed. Now, talking of third barrier, that is medium. Choose a right medium of communication. Make sure that there is no noise. Make sure that the medium which you're using is clear. Person's voice should be audible. Be loud enough. Don't shout. And at last, let me talk about the essentials communication skills. As you can see on the screen, it can greatly help you to achieve teamwork. Let's say you are put in a team of 5 members. To interact with them, to communicate and cooperate with them, communication skills is needed the most. Even in a company, to be in touch with every colleague, you have to have good communication skills so that you can render the report to the boss, you can ask the information from your colleagues, you can take the reports from others. Right? Communication is greatly helpful at every level. Now, let me conclude it. I'm sorry for going so fast. Exploring the impact of effective communication skills in academic, workplace, and personal settings. I'm a student, so I communicate my question to the teacher in the most simplest manner so that my teacher becomes comfortable and understands my message. I often emphasize on encoding my question so easily so that the person who has to answer to my question doesn't have to find it so hard. Secondly, let's say if you are at your workplace, be generous. The most humble way of communicating with people is to be kind. It's not only through words. It is not only English language, Hindi language or something. Communication can be communicated through your gestures, actions, and kindness. Thank you.
That was simply amazing from your end, Junior. And I have to say, I can't stop myself saying that. Tejas, sir, I'll be honest. Being a judge right now has to be the most difficult task. Be honest to me.
Indeed. I appreciate and I adore the things that Junior mentioned. And even I am speechless. I am speechless after listening the passion, after listening the enthusiasm, after listening the energy, after listening the words that he mentioned. Wow. Wow, Junior, the amazing from your side, the communication skills. How did you define, how did you mention the barrier? The things were very clear from your side. And definitely, I don't know why, from my end, if I were with the judge, so definitely you are the winner. From my end, you are the winner till now because you did a great job. Great job, Junior. Great job. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for making our event and giving us such a wonderful justice to our respected slide, that is communication skills. Thank you very much to Saksham sir.
Thank you, Tejas, as well. Junior, we would love to hear from you first because, of course, it was intendedly your first time here. And I'll just tell you one thing. Not only you, every one of our participants tonight has shown courage because you all have stepped over an uncertain and turning it into a wonderful creativity. So, Junior, what's your opinion on what you said and how did you found the slides?
Well, if I talk about the contents that the slides had, it was so easily interpretable. And a huge shout out to Saksham especially, because at the last hour, he had no idea where to manage another slide. I was pretty late, guys, for the audience to know. I was pretty late. I was half an hour late, but he somehow managed to bring me in. And then thank you, Tejas, for compelling me to be there. I was almost about to go. So thank you so much. It was fantastic. And Saksham, you have put in a lot of hard work in crafting these slides. That was well crafted, successfully achieved. Beautiful.
Thank you so much, Junior.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Yes, once again, I would like to mention the thing at Junior again. The dial participant who is late because of his network, but he came just how he came. But the Saksham, our organizer of this event managed very wonderfully. He made a slides on the moment whenever I was taking a participation from MissyMess side and from Weirdo, and he was making a slides in background. Wow! Thank you very much, Saksham, for your great contribution till now and in future also. So moving ahead with our next participant, Saksham sir, shall we?
Yes, we should. And our last participant has an amazing story. We were still thinking of having more members, but we were fall short of few. And she came in and took the place in last. So first shout out to her that she came up quickly. And now to our participant who actually did that is Aaki. Aaki, are you there?
Hi, sir. Yes, I am there.
So very good evening, Aaki. I hope you might have seen the previous competition. There are more competition ahead of you, but I wish you all the very best that you have a blast around it. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Definitely. So the next slide for the next participant. For a participant, we know Aki, but we don't know the next slide. So let's move ahead with the next slide of the new topic, which is about, ooh, it's about art and culture. Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited. But I want to hear it from you more than me. So Tejas sir, we need that drum roll sort of countdown.
Okay, thank you very much, Saksham sir. And guys, as we are next participant, Aki is ready for her respected opinion of this wonderful slide art and culture. So here we go with our Aki. On my reverse count of three, you may start from your side. Three, two, one.
Good evening, everyone. So, as you all know that I don't know what is the next slide, but now we know the slide is about art and culture. India is very rich in both these things, and now we are going to learn in these 4 minutes, you and me, like we all, going to learn about art and culture, not only about India, but how it works and what is it actually. And in my opinion, I was really enthusiastic about our culture, like why we put tika, and then there are some rituals, and what is our culture, how our marriages are done, about so many things. So we have a lot of questions, and let's see if we will get the answers of all of it or not. Yeah. So in this slide, we will learn the definition of art and culture. So what is the definition of art? So it is not only about what we see, which is like if there is an artist, he is drawing something or he is painting, it is not only about that. It is about how he is expressing, what are the thoughts behind a picture we are looking at, what are the rituals, what is going on inside that person. It is about the creativity. If there is one picture, maybe I'm thinking something different and maybe you are thinking something different. So what are the actual thought of that person who designed that particular thing? What are the emotions behind that? And many aspects. So first we will learn about like what like the other person is expressing, what is the artist want to say, and what we get out of it. So there are some expressions, and in community we will follow many rituals. We will do things like we celebrate Holi, Diwali, many things. And also it play roles in education also. So we will learn about particular things, our temples, our fights, the wars for temples. So this is also educational, and people do and get education in it also. And the role of culture is also shaping us, like how we think is it, how an Indian is thinking and how someone else is thinking is different. Like a person is from different country, so it also shapes our identity. It helps us in defining our community, and doing some rituals, and it is also helps in our in making our experiences, in designing our mind. And it also shape how we think, how we speak, and how we behave. Yeah. So as we can see the beautiful pictures, so art is a mirror. like what kind of mirror it shows. Like if I am traveling somewhere, I will travel and I want to know the culture of that country. In the same way, if someone else is traveling here, they will learn our culture by traveling. So culture is culture drives social changes. So cultural practices also helps in if now is different culture, so we are following some different rules and different things. So it also helps us in improving and in changing the way we think and the way our society is working. Yeah. And I guess this was the last slide. I thank you so much, guys, for listening patiently, and yeah, thank you so much.
Aki, that was magnificent. I would love to extend my gratitude and say you didn't just face the slide, you also owned the stage, and that might just make you winner for tonight. Again, we are not the one to decide that, but for me, that was amazing. You filled the space in the last call, and now driving this slide your way, the Aki way, that was amazing. Yes, sir. I hope you had the same thrill as I did.
Yes, indeed, you are absolutely right. And Key, you did a very great job. Whenever you were talking about art, you took one thing, one term, that is artist. You are also the one of the artists. You are the artist of a word that you recently you showed that you are the artist, one of the artists that you played with the words and you played with us. You can say I can say you played with us with our things that we were expecting from you, and you did a great job. So thank you very much, Aki. Thank you for being here and thank you for taking part at the last moment. We came up to you and you were ready to take part and you were willing, the courage, the confidence, the thing that you showed with us. Thank you very much for making our event successful. And let's listen the opinion, let's listen the thoughts from you. How are you feeling after this participation and after watching these wonderful slides from our respective hosts, please, Saksham.
Yeah, slides were amazing, but I guess I messed it up. Like in the end, I was trying to express many things, but I was like not able to express it fully, I guess. And about taking part in the last moment, it is my pleasure because when I started listening these people, oh God, these were amazing. Weirdo ma'am and Junior and Ram. Oh God, these people are really good. So I really hope that I didn't messed it up like in on big level, but yeah, I missed it. I messed it up. But I loved I loved the process. I enjoyed it fully.
Amazing to hear that
No,
from
no,
you,
no. I
Aki.
don't think so that you messed up. You were
Well, Tejas, you're right. I think she's overthinking. You never know. You might grab one of the victories tonight or one of the category awards. But yeah, of course, I would love to stay tuned for that as well. And for everyone thinking, we are now moving towards our very close to the final members. Now, the next participant, Tejas, sir, should I call her?
Yes, why not? Please proceed from your side for calling our next participant. Who is that person?
Definitely. So this person might be missing for some time. Yes, she was outside, she was busy, but her comeback was done in last 48 hours and she has showed great and immense excitement. So yes, you know who it is. The organizers might, but the participant don't. And her name is Anam. So Anam, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Very good evening, everyone.
Yes. Tejas sir, please take us to the next part. So the next slide for you, Anam, will be the mystery slide. You have to go through that, and the stage will be all yours to speak from.
Okay,
So
thank you.
here's
And
the
good
next
evening, Anam. How are
slide
you? How are you feeling?
for you.
Are you quite excited?
Yeah, I'm excited at the same time, a little bit nervous, but I'm so happy to be here. Am I audible?
Okay, so you are
Yes, you
happy.
are
So moving
audible. I
ahead with
think
our slide. Yes, you are audible.
slides. Let's move ahead with it. Yes.
Okay, yes,
I
you are
think,
audible, Anam.
Tejas
You are
sir, you
audible.
are not audible. Tejas sir, I think there's some internet connection from your end, so take a bit of time. Anam, I hope I'm audible, and the slides are visible to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move ahead with our technical errors and glitches. And the next slide for you will be mysterious, but not so long. And here's the slide for you. It is about social media in 2025. Now, that's a very common topic, but the sides, you never know what it holds for you. You never know what it's going to keep up at next. And I will give you the drum roll this time. This will be the special one for you. So, Anam, 40 seconds per slide. 6 slides in total, 4 minutes in total. It's all yours after 3, 2, 1.
So, very good evening, everyone, English learners. This is Anam this side, and I'm very delighted to take part in this session. I can see on the screen there is a slide which presented to me about the social media in 2025. So just imagine, I want you to imagine the ancient era where no social media, no electric gadget were in your hand. But see, the today's era, with the full of technology, with the social media, I would say that not a single person who is not aware about the social media. Each and every person who are available in on this platform or apart from this platform, everywhere, all over the world, each and every person using the social media. And there are certain, like there always says that every coin has positive and negative side as well. So let's focus on the both the sides of the social media. So we will get to know more about the social media especially in today's time in 2025. So especially I'm talking about the social media overview, and might be most of the people were so much excited, like, okay, now I have the social media in my hand and I can use it for my development, for my growth, as well as like for some people it would be the reason of their reason for their downfall as well. But it depends upon you how would you use it. Like I would say the social media is something that connects one person to another person, no matter where the person is in the one corner to the another corner. The biggest advantage of the social media is that we can connect to the each and every person whole over the globe, from one continent to another continent. So when I'm saying about the Facebook, so Instagram, Telegram, obviously we all use the Telegram, and we know the definition of social media, how it proceed and how would it be what would be the impact on our real life, not only the in the online world, but also in our real life. There is a huge impact of the social media in our life. So I would say that there are lots of types of the social media which connect us to the real world as well as the virtual world. So if I talk about the family, friends, and the colleagues, like there are multiple things on the social media is available, which we can use the feature as like to talk to people, talk to your family members on a video call, or you can just make new friends, to get to know their culture, that there are a lot of diversity in the society, right? So we can use the social media as a tool to get to know the another different kind of people and their culture and their perspective about the situation and about the real life issues which is going on in the social media. I would say we are living in a 21st century, which is a digital era. Some people were not aware about the earlier what is the technology, how to use the social media, and what is the technology, what is the code of the language, what is the technical learning, what is the technical language. But most of the people are aware about the technical language these days, and that is helping them to grow and shine brighter in the future. Many people are working on the social media, they are earning money as well as. So we are the part of the social media today, and that's the reason I'm able to talk to you people and connect heart to heart. So lastly, I just want to say thank you so much for listening me very patiently, and I hope that I could touch your heart. Thank you so much.
Well, it did touch our hearts, and I could relate with it. And I could genuinely relate with it because we are sitting right now in front of the platform of Telegram. And yes, you did showed us some chunks of the positivity and the negativity of using social media. And the illustration you used, that is Telegram right now, was completely fabulous. So, Tejas sir, what was your opinion on it?
Yes, firstly, can you please make sure am I audible? Getting my voice?
You are perfectly audible.
Yes, okay. I was listening Anam very carefully, and wow, wonderful, Anam. Great. Great from Anand's side, and literally, I would like to say on this, as you mentioned in the last, yes, you are successful to touch our heart, especially me. I'm not talking about everyone. I hope everyone also, but you touched it. Very nice from your side. The experience you shared, the things you shared about the social media, that is very wonderful, Anand. And let's move towards you for your experience. How did you find it?
Literally, I'm very delighted to have this opportunity to speak on the platform like English Learners, and I never thought that we can do something like that as well. Something like this as well. So it is amazing and new experience for me, and I literally enjoyed thoroughly. Thank you so much for organizing such an event.
Okay, yes, you are the one who is. Okay, you are also one who is on the spot. We came to you, and you were also ready. Thank you very much for making our event successful, Anam. From your side, for your effort that you gave, thank you very much, Anam. So, Saksham sir, shall we move ahead with our next participant? And at this time, I would like to take this honor if you say.
Of course, I will. And just for everyone to know, I just had a glance to the next slides. And I think the next two slides might alert and awake everyone because the slides are more political and diplomatic. Okay, I'm giving some crumbs. I'm so sorry for that. But nevertheless, even if the crumbs I give, no one will ever know what are the slides because it's a mystery slide competition. Our next participant is again it's a new participant in our list. And of course, it's a wildcard entry for us as well this time. Kushagra Rawat is the new participant coming up next. I hope you're there, Kushagra.
Yes, so how are you?
I'm amazing and I love the energy. Thank you for transferring it to us as a host. So, Tejas sir, I know you are very eager to know what's the next slide. I know the audience as well. Let's quickly jump to our next slide from now. The mystery is no more the mysterious, and it is about human rights. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, it will be a bit political, a bit diplomatic. So, it is human rights, and it is all yours, Kushagra. 4 minutes on the clock, 40 seconds per slide, 6 slides coming ahead for you. The countdown comes from Tejas sir. Tejas sir, do the kind honors.
Yes. Okay, thank you very much, Saksham sir. So stage is ready for Kushag on human rights. So here we go with our countdown. On my words out of 3, you may start from your side, Kushag. 3, 2, 1.
So good evening everyone. So here I am presenting about human rights. So first I am telling you what is human right. Human rights are the basic rights and freedoms that belong to every person in the world because they are human. These rights apply to all people, no matter their nationally, regional, gender and background. And there are some I have given some types of human rights like right to freedom, right to education, right to life, right to equality. And the next I am telling about the fundamentals of human rights. So every individual deserves basic rights like I have said earlier, right to education, right to life, right to live free from wages, right to work, right to equality. So there are some basic rights that need everyone. And so the human rights are we are adopted human rights in 1948 across all nations. But I am talking about India. India is way behind to accept the human rights. There are some cities, and we can say tier 3 cities and tier 4 cities where the rights are not followed. And uh, so here are some our basic rights like civil rights, economic rights, and environmental rights. So I'm telling about the civil rights. What is civil right? So, in my opinion, I think civil rights are the rights that guarantee equal treatment and protection under the law for all people. And now economic right. So I think the economic right is the I would say that economic rights are related to the person ability to earn a living or meet their basic needs. And third, environmental rights, like these rights are related to uh, I think the so so what are the actions taken actions for human rights? So government is taking various initiative to follow these rights, like labor laws. We have a minimum age required to do a work in corporate or some other, like we have to require 18 years for a labor. If we So human rights are belong to human. We have to protect them. We have to protect our human rights. As we can see in future, AI is coming. So as we can see, AI will destruct the maybe human rights, but we have to protect the human rights. And if human rights are not followed in any city or any uh, state of the India or some anywhere in the world, so we have to take action against it. So thank you all of you.
That was an amazing presentation from you, Kushagra. And as I mentioned, it was your first time being here. And I hope you enjoyed your first time. Sometimes the first
Yes,
time
sir.
can be something for you, something, a learning impact for you. So I hope there was a lot of learnings coming from your end as well. Now you know how to stand up for yourself on the stage. Now you
Yes.
also know how to represent yourself on a stage when you know there is nothing coming up next. It was a blind road to follow. I know that it was a blind path. You never knew what's next for the slide, but you really tackled it in the best format you can. Dear sir, I'm excited and I'm exclaim as well how well Kushagra balanced about it. What's from you?
Yes, yes, indeed. Saksham sir, as you mentioned that it's a first journey from Kushagra. But here I would like to mention one thing from, okay. My father used to say this, when you are going to start any journey, so the first step is very difficult to start. The first step is very difficult to take. But Kushagra, the very difficult step, that is the first step that you've taken. That is very wonderful from your side, Kushagra. And I hope you enjoyed the slide. I hope you learned something by this participation. And don't forget about our result. Definitely, you can be in our winner list. So let's move towards you for your experience. How was the slide from your opinion? How was your participation? Please let us know.
Sir, in starting, I am being very nervous about the slides, but at the time of presenting, I am being just telling what are mentioned in the slides and explaining to our participants, and go usually and normal, being normal whenever next slides comes to me. And now I am being like a normal.
Yes, okay, that is your quality. That is your quality, Kushal, that you are very calm and cool and composed. So thank you very much, Kushal. Thank you very much for being here with us in this mystery slideshow event. So stay tuned with us for our result. So Saksham sir, shall we move ahead with our next, or is it the last participant? May I know?
Yes, you heard us right. It is our last participant, and sadly it is because I wanted to hear more, but not a problem. So it is none other than our new participant again, by the way. He's also going to keep a cornerstone and he's going to create a path for all those people who are dreaming, who are thinking, who are excited to join us next time in the panel of participations. So it is Nikhil. Nikhil, are you there? And of course, do not confuse between the Nikhil Vyas, our judge, but this is a participant, Nikhil. So Nikhil, are you there in the VC with us?
Yes, sir, definitely.
Wonderful, wonderful. Nikhil, the last but never the least, I am evenly excited for your participation. Tejas sir, shall we begin?
Yes, why not? Yes, indeed. I'm also very excited for our last participant. Let's see how will the end of our event and please proceed our flight.
Definitely. So the mysterious slide will no more be mysterious. The mysterious competition will no more be the mysterious competition after the showcase of our slide, which is about the mystery of plastic pollution. So, what a coincidence! Plastic pollution and its mystical ways to find out. You never know what it is. But, Nikhil, help us unveil it, help the audience unveil it, help the judges unveil it as well. So, Tejas sir, the drum roll comes in with the countdown, and Nikhil, you begin after that.
Okay, thank you very much, Saksham sir, for giving this honors once again. And moving ahead with our last participant of this event is none other than Nikhil. With our respected slide is the mystery of plastic pollution. So moving ahead with our countdown is here, 3, 2, 1.
So, good evening, everyone. Myself, Nikhil Gupta, and I'm going to present on the topic the mystery of plastic pollution. So, in the first slide, I begin with the mystery of plastic population. As we know, in the current world, we are used to about the plastic. More oftenly in India, the pollution rate is much higher as compared to the other developing nations. So, yeah, move forward to next slide. This slide represents the problem with plastic waste. Plastic waste is growing crisis, harming environment, economic, and the pollution rate will also go up, and it will cause the overall population in terms of health, in terms of monetary, and in terms of education as well. As we know, in India or in our retail shop, the shopkeeper gives a plastic bag which is affected the household, and it also increase the pollution outside our houses. So the problem is arising very significantly in day by day uses. Yeah. Move forward to next slide. This slide is representing the impact of daily plastic. As this slide is mentioning, daily plastic use so convenient, but it is harmful at the same time. Environmental consequences has rising. As we know, the volcano blast is also there in Australia and in America as well. Also, the floods are coming in all over the world. Like as we see recently in Mumbai, there are also a harm in Mumbai with massive rain, which never happened in last 70 years. It is one of the causes of daily plastic uses. So we can reduce the plastic use, so we get a good outcome, and we will never go through with that natural disaster. Moving forward. And this slide representing the consequences of our action. As far as I know, plastic waste severely harm ecosystem, polluting land, marine lives, and human life as well at the same time. And also, if we reducing single-use plastic is crucial for sustainable future. Like finally, bring to this point, the consequences is very severe in this world, because if plastic uses we increasing day by day, so the outcome will come like that. Like in the healthcare sector, the diseases are come more oftenly, like new diseases come with this pollution. Also, it comes with low quality, low quality of food, low quality of beverages. So these are the consequences we will face in the future. And the next slide is representing alternative for sustainable future. As I know, there is no alternative for sustainable future if we continuously use plastic or substance like that. To combat plastic waste, water sustainable alternatives like reusable bags, paper bags, and there are more types of bags and pollution free bags, like we can use a wood wood making. And for the next slide, we can choose better to join the movement for change. Like there are many movements running in the country, and the government is now also focusing on environmental and less pollution. So to conclude with all the slides, I would say if we reduce the pollution, it automatically outcome the pollution, and we will get a good result in the near future. So thank you everyone for being me here.
Okay, banger. It's kind of banger of our event in the last also. Okay, so okay, Nikhil was the last participant of this event, as I was expected from a Nikhil. So great ending of our event. Nikhil, you did a very great job and the nice explanation from your side about each and every slides of a pollution, the plastic pollution. Wow, wow,
Thank you, sir.
Nikhil, bro, wow. You did a great job. And whenever you were speaking over each and every slide, I was listening very carefully. Your answers and your take on the slides were very genuine and were very practical. Wow. Great, Nikhil. Great. And here I would like to listen your views also. How did you get it? How was the slides in your opinion? How was your feeling while commencing your thoughts on the slides? Please proceed.
So initially I was being little nervous and anxious, but or at the same time I am excited too. But this slide is we are used to it because in our surroundings we are using plastic, so we can reduce this and we can go through this. So this is it, sir.
Okay, that's it. That's a very nice experience, and let's have experience from my host also, the Saksham. Saksham sir, how are you feeling after the last participant, Nikhil? How is the participation in your opinion, please?
I'm very relaxed that all of our members did a great job. Hats off to you. And Nikhil, I just want to make a special mention for you. Your first
Yes, sir.
time, not only for you, for our previous participant as well. Both of you guys joined for the first time. You were given the instructions at the very last moment. You prepared for it. You heard what the member said. You learned. You introspected. You retrospected, and you improvised, and finally you presented. So I'll just say one thing. Hats off to you. A lot of people have to learn from you. There was a time we were there at your position, me, Tejas, sir, all of our current admins, all of our previous admins, all of our members, sitting there thinking, I can be the next. I just, and I said, Tejas sir said, that one step, that is the most difficult task. I'll do this, I'll do that, I will do this someday. That do when becomes I did that. Now, from today onwards, you have the highest amount of confidence among anyone thinking about, from your position, thinking to do a competition. So hats off to you, Nikhil. I feel like I'm going to see you more around EL, more sessions, more events, more competitions. So congratulations on that. And thank you for joining. Okay.
Thank you, sir, for being me here, and thank you for listening my presentation.
Definitely. So as everyone can see on the screen show, it is Mystery Slide Showdown, but we are not done yet. It's going to be the result time and soon. But ladies and gentlemen, like all the hostings, like all the competitions, like everything, Tejas sir, don't you think it's the time for something of an announcement?
Yes, why not? And guys, this is kind of announcement as our event Mystery Slide Show. That is something one event, but Another event is also waiting for you guys. That is kind of a big announcement. Another event is also waiting for you. So here we will announce our next event, what we are going to do. So Saksham sir, please proceed.
Definitely. I would love to drive from here. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I call the double header weekends. This was our first weekend. You had experienced something new, a mystery slide showdown, which is of course not done yet. We are still waiting for the results, but I know it was enthusiastic. I know it was new. But guess what? Our second header next week, same time, same date, not the same date, sorry, same time, same day, but with different impact, with different participants, and with a different enthusiasm. And I'm just waiting for the moment that we're waiting for, the introduction of our next competition. I won't say it, nor will Tejas sir. The video itself will do so. So please, to the almighty people, can we have the video?
Yes. Okay. Video is on the screen. Okay. I'll be on the mute. These Saksham sir will be on the mute. Let's see the video. Let's have enjoyment with the video only, with the silence.
Wow, that was a glamour of introduction. Thank you so much for sharing the screen. So everyone, we create an announcement. Nevertheless, we are making our announcement for the next double header competition. It is the TEDxEL. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard me right. You saw yourself itself. We are into the making of one of the best moments, the best competition EL is ever going to organize or ever going to witness. And that is only the first step. As you can see, audition closes on 24th midnight. Today is 24th midnight be tonight. So before that happens, we will be sharing the link for all of you to join. We want the maximum amount of approach, a maximum amount of auditioning is going to happen. And you will see me again in the auditioning a few days from now. You will also see us exactly 1 week later performing the TEDx. Tejas sir, I am excited. What about you?
Yes, I am also excited. This is the kind of one very new for us. For EL history, it's a very new, and definitely I believe it will be. This even deserve to be right in the golden words in EL history. That is very kind of very wonderful event we are going to commence soon. Not soon, next Sunday. This is not a big deal. Next Sunday it's about to come next Sunday. And okay, I would like to give you information about this event. So guys, in the chat section also you can have a poll of TEDx, and there you can mark your attendance if you guys are interested. Not if, I know you guys are very interested to take part, and how will it work? Definitely, you can access the poll and you can share your opinion on the poll, your participation. Definitely, we will be glad to hear you with our participant list. So please go through our poll, go through our announcement. There you will get to know everything about this wonderful TEDx event on 31st. So, okay. Saksham sir, what about our mystery slide show?
Yes.
What's going on now?
Thank you so much. Let's get back to where we started from, the mystery slide showdown. So we are just waiting for our final results. And before the results arrive, of course, the host won't be saying that. The judges itself will be releasing the results. We are just waiting for the final outcomes, and the judges are right now. We can see that they're working on the results. In the meantime, I would just like to share some part of my story here. We had an amazing time organizing this. We had an amazing time discussing from the very crunch, where we have to start, who will be the participants, how do we have to practice them? Because for those who don't know, we had to practice with all of them because this was first time for everyone. Apart from that, as we showed TEDx, right? So ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to worry about it. Everything will be shared to you all. And of course, I will be the one helping you guys for the preparation of the final event. So you don't have to worry in that way as well. So Tejas sir, I would like to have the stage for you for a while. In the meantime, I'll just communicate with the judges once for the result.
Yes, please proceed. Okay, guys, as our respected host Saksham sir already told about our work that we did from background till from 1 week we were doing practices with our participant and making this such a wonderful slide from our the only one is the Saksham who made these slides, and one more person. I would like to give a shout out for few people that they did their job. They did a great job from background. Is none other than, first of all, I would like to give a big shout out for Samira ma'am. Samira ma'am did a very great job in the order to give announcement, in the order to give a take participant, in the order to take practice session of their participant. And moving ahead with the Neeraj Arya. Neeraj Arya, he managed many things as well as simultaneously we were working upon a slide and he were managing the things, the coordination and everything he was managing. So thank you very much, Samara ma'am and Neeraj Arya. And moving ahead with our next organizer is none other than the cornerstone, I can say, Anshul. So thank you very much, Anshul, for being here, for organizing such a wonderful event with us. I can say it's your first organizing, in my opinion, and in front of me, it's your first organizing any event. So thank you very much, Anshul, for organizing such a wonderful event with us. And it's a very great working with you, my dear. And definitely in the future also, we will be looking for next event from your side also. So thank you very much, Anshul. And next, I would like to give a shout out to Sepulchral Serenade for making slides with the Saksham. So thank you very much, Sepulchral Serenade, for making such a wonderful slides for practice session as you made. Thank you very much, my dear, for making such a wonderful things and giving your wonderful time. And don't forget, how can we forget these things? Whenever you are, you are with us. So definitely the things will be very creative. And things as we did, these are very creative. So thank you very much, Sepulchral Serenade. So thank you very much to all who organized, and thank you very much, participants. Thank you very much, my respected host, the Saksham, and organizer as well as. So Saksham sir, is result ready?
Yes, I just had a word with the judges, and ladies and gentlemen, to our 1 hour and 30 minutes of efforts, all of our 9 participants, we had a wildcard 9th participant today, our informative slides, our surprising invitation to TEDx as well. We now finally are at the verge to release our finalists. So now the certification slide will be showed to you, but before that, we will be calling our honorable judge, Mr. Nikhil Vyas. Nikhil Vyas, sir, are you there? Please join us on the stage.
Yeah, hi. First of all, good evening to both of you. You both were amazing. Pretty creative with your amazing and insightful hosting. Anyway, so I hope I must be clear to both of you and even to the others. Coming to the results part, I will try to keep things very straightforward without even beating around the bush. We have certain criteria we had certain criteria to design the entire mark sheet. First of all, let me tell one thing. Putting those elusive numbers on the mark sheet was difficult, due to the competitive nature of all the participants, as all were fabulous, they were magnanimous, they were quite eloquent at their own respective ways. And now, but we have to design the mark sheet in such a manner that there are going to be 3 winners. The first one is overall best speaker. The second one is best creative speaker. And third one is time alchemist. Overall best speaker who was good at all the dimensions of the mark sheet, the 5 criteria or parameters that have been designed or surfaced on the paper of the mark sheet. Best creative speaker, the person who was able to give good examples, who was able to connect different or multiple dots of the topic, dots which were not even present in the slides. Time alchemist, the person who was coming with a very transitioning nature, who was transitioning through the slides with her eloquent speech, and there were no delays in between the slides. So that shows that person was very much attentive or alert towards looking at the slides and was very copious and prodigiously she or he was speaking. Now, overall best speaker. So overall best speaker, the title goes to Mr. Ram, the person who got the topic of ocean. And literally he presented very well. He had good arguments. He was not only creative, but he was up to the mark. Although little bit he lacked at the fluency part, he was in between sluttering, but it's completely okay. At the end, he got good marks in comparison to other people because of his creativity and up to the mark speaking. So congratulations to you, Mr. Ram. You are the overall best speaker. I hope you're quite enjoying the moment now. Now coming to the second title, Best Creative Speaker. Mr. Junior. Well, your name is actually Junior. I know that. But you are very senior when it came to speaking. You were quite eloquent with your speech. And, you were very confident also. I mean, I was listening to a person who is just into the anchoring and hosting only, depicted like that. So congratulations to you, Mr. Junior. You were very creative in connecting the dots of communication. And I think that was the perfect topic for you because you yourself is a fabulous communicator, a good orator or a public narrator. And you well presented all the arguments in a very crisp and articulate manner. So congratulations to you, Mr. You are best creative speaker of this mystery slide competition. Coming to the third title, Time Alchemist, the person who was transitioning well without any distortions. He or she was completely perceptible to each and every audience, especially the judges, because they had to design or define the entire engineering of the mark sheet. Weirdo, congratulations to you. You were the person who was transitioning well through the slides and there was no lack of the fluency. There was no gap between the communication of yours. In all the different phases of the slides, you were quite magnanimous. You were with the flow. It was well smoothly transitioned. So congratulations to you. These are the three titles. Time Alchemist Weirdo, Best Creative Speaker Junior, and Overall Best Speaker Ram.
So congratulations to all the participants. First to the ones who came, then to the ones who won. So of course, before I move on congratulating the winners, for the ones who couldn't, being here at this stage, sharing the stage with such competitive participants, and glory, it's an honor of its own. But to the ones who won, I would love to say one thing. There was something that made you outshine amongst the other, and you truly deserve the titles that has been demonstrated to you today. Ram, that was magnificent. Weirdo, I knew that you will have a catch on it. You'll break it, and you did. You did break some legs. And lastly, Junior, your name is Junior, your work isn't. So congratulations to all our winners. Congratulations to all the participants. But this is not the end. This is what I always say. This is not the end. This is the beginning of our new phase. This is the beginning of something new. You might have seen that during event previously versus now, today, you can see how much we have changed. So the changes are now taken. The changes are now taken in the right direction. We just have to follow the path. There are winners, but there are no losers. There are winners and there are warriors. So the warriors fought the battle. They did good. Hats off to them. The winners are the warriors who won. But of course, I'm not alone here. Tejas sir, we need to have your words as well.
Yes, thank you very much for sir, such a respected Nikhil sir and sir. Thank you very much, guys. Such a wonderful result as I was expecting from your side. And congratulations, everyone. Weirdo, Ram, and Junior. So congratulations, everyone, for being winner of this Mystery Slide Show. And not winning part. I would like to take few minutes. Winning part is just a format of a competition, I can say, but we all were great. All participants were great in order to speaking, in order to take participation, in order to take their views and such a respectable thoughts. Nice. Everyone was mesmerizing and wonderful in my opinion. So, and whosoever are winner of this event, congratulations. And whosoever were participant of this event, Even congratulations to them also. You did a great job. You did a things. And my host is already said this is the ending of one event, but ending of each event and each journey is a starting of another journey, another event. So as we already announced, the TEDx is waiting for you the next Sunday, and as we have completed this wonderful event. So thank you very much for everyone. Thank you very much for being here till, and thank you very much for my lovely audience for listening such a wonderful event. And I hope we were able to give you some knowledge, and we were able to give you some from our side from this mystery slide show. So congratulations everyone. Congratulations once again. Thank you very much, Nikhil sir. Thank you very much, Ansar, and thank you very much my host Saksham, and as well as organizer. Thank you very much. So let's have an end. Saksham sir, what do you say?
Of course, and like our EL's tradition, before we end, we would like to call upon some people. We would like to have their opinions as well. So first of all is Ansh sir. Ansh sir, before we have you today here, I would like to share with everyone a news that I know all of us won, and I wish I could have my memories uh, still with me all the time. So you don't have to worry about it, guys. We have something known as the Wall of Fame across our EL's website. Not a problem. Let me just share my screen and show you how that works. In the next queue, you'll see that. Here it is. So as you can see, huge shout out to English Learners website. Now we can see and have an access to our victories and our anonymous huge success. So as you can see, the Time Alchemist Weirdo, congratulations once again. Junior, the most Weirdo speaker, congratulations to you, as well as Ram for being the best speaker. Now, again, we all know we need to have that success ball. We all might have. If you don't, here it is. Your memory stays with you, but your success resounds more after you win on our Wall of Fame. So said so. Now we can move ahead with Ansh sir. Ansh sir, are you there?
Yeah, hi, Saksham. I hope I'm audible. Although the background noise would not be the best place to be on the mic right now, but is it fine right now?
It is perfect, sir. You can speak, please.
Yeah, thank you. So honestly, I was very much delighted to be here as a judge for this competition, this impromptu presentation competition, as it has not been something that has been dealt in this particular VC earlier. And to be honest, this is what EL is for you, right? It always improvises. It always brings something new to the domain, to the arena, and we all enjoy it. Be the judge, be the organizers. But what I have been hearing from the from the organizer team is that they have been really pushing themselves hard for the last 2 weeks, right? So something that really requires no preparation at all. It's an impromptu, but the organizer did, played a reverse Uno card, and they did wonderful. So kudos to whosoever won, and I believe, it was something that happens in corporate, right? On a short notice, you get to pitch your presentation, and it is very different because in corporate, you are well versed with what you're delivering, right? You know your jargons pretty well. That's the domain you have been serving and working for. But over here, it was a complete new arena for all the participants. So Weirdo talking about AI, Harsh talking about some social issues. So this is not something they belong to. So it was really incredible getting those fresh insights and idea. And yes, a big congratulations to Ram. I was really amazed. There was one blip in the entire Ram speech. It was about the comparison between Mount Everest and the ocean's depth. Apart from that, he was just the most stylish of all. So yes, congratulations, and that's all. EL should keep improvising, and I really love to be sitting on the tight rope. It's fun, and kudos to Saksham. The guy has really worked very hard. I've seen him on the VC maybe in the last 2-3 days. Mostly, he has been preparing. He has been the man behind the curtains, preparing and working hard for all the members. So yes, great achievement for you. It's a feat. You can literally put on your LinkedIn handle, Saksham. So Tejas, superb hosting. I've always enjoyed your hosting. You keep the entire community engaged. So yes, that's it. I'm out. Maybe I would have gone for a more monologue better than the Pyar Ka Panchnama one, but I'll just cut myself off. And thank you all. Thank you for staying here for this long. Thank you.
Wow, I am amazed and and hysterical. Thank you so much, Ansar, that you followed me back on LinkedIn. I was amazed that who is this Ansh who saw my LinkedIn, but thank you so much. I just feel honored to be called out in that form. But you said so. Each and every organizers played a crucial role, being the brick of this pillar where today this slide showdown stands. But again, I'll just say to everyone, this is the double header. This is the single header right now where we are at. Next week, we are all in with the TEDx. And if you don't get it, I'll explain it to you. Even just after this event is gonna end, as we displayed that the 24th of midnight is today, we will be finishing with the audition. The moment it ends, I will be personally helping everyone with the preparation guides, and then I will be helping you to perform your speech for the audition. So I am excited. I don't know how much people are excited as well, but stay tuned. A lot of things are going to come. But again, we need to give a very good closing ceremony to our Mystery Slide Showdown. You know it is going to come back, but you never know when. But I would like to call upon Samira ma'am. Do we have Samira ma'am in the VC? Let me see. Samira ma'am, please come up and share your views upon how the participation has been. Tejas sir, do we have her on the VC?
Yes, unfortunately, Samara ma'am is not here, and okay, literally, it's kind of a streak she's making. In the last, she's not available, but for
Nevertheless,
Samara ma'am, as I already shared,
uh-huh.
for few seconds, I would like to take for Samara ma'am, especially for the person as you took the name for inviting her. And I know she will listen the recording in the last. Definitely, I believe her. So, Samaya ma'am, thank you very much for organizing such a wonderful event with us and your support. Without your support, we are not able to do such a big event in our respected English learners. So we are not able to do that without you. So thank you very much, Samaya ma'am. And literally in the award ceremony, as we hosted together, the Saksham, as I hope you remember it, we gave she is the cornerstone. She got a cornerstone of the EL. Yes, literally, she is the cornerstone of the EL. I can say at this time also. The cornerstone of the EL is none other than Samaya ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being here till end, for organizing such a wonderful event. You are such a great soul, Samaya ma'am. God bless you. May live long. Thank you very much.
Said so, Tejas. I think you heard my voices as well. So, in the same regard, we would like to also call upon Sepulture Serenade, the one person behind the practice, because you guys know, as I told you, we had an intensive practice sessions with all the members. So we need to collect the slides and then we need to help them practice it. But the slides, I was the only one to prepare it. It was Sepulture. And again, you know the certifications and the batches and the DPs and the PFPs that goes in. So Sepulture will end up with your wisdom of words. Please come up.
Thank you, Saksham. So let's start with what a whirlwind of wit and spontaneity and slide-induced chaos this evening has been. We can all agree to that, right? Now, from unexpected topics to unexpected brilliant responses from the participants that we have witnessed, the creativity in its rawest form. Oh my God, my mind was totally blown. Although I couldn't be here for the most of the part, but for the part that I have been here, I was already mind blown. Where that for the rest of the event, it goes without saying that it would have been amazing and in its most entertaining form. And of course, huge round of applause to the organizers and admins, to our one and only host and aka organizer, the brain behind the event, Saksham Mishra, right? If I'm not wrong, yes. So, well, he was like he's steering the unpredictable ship of charm and calm. And the way he and Tejas sir hosted this event was unbelievably good and nice. And since Tejas sir helped us last moment, so he deserves an recognition of all amounts, right? So thank you very much, Tejas sir, for helping us out in our crisis. And for the people who doesn't know, we were facing some crisis on background, right? But I think you were not aware of it because these people have handled it so seamlessly. The management was so nice. Well, I think I would have panicked in their shoes, but they haven't, and that's what makes CL the best, right? And of course, to the winners, the best speaker, the creative speaker, and the time alchemist, congratulations. You haven't just spoken, you have soared, improvised, and conquered the clock, of course. And for the participants who have not won the clock, who have not made it in the Wall of Fame, don't worry. The only thing matters is a participation, right? So that's what it matters. And to everyone who dared to take the mic tonight, you have taken the courage, and thank you. That would be it. And as I take my leave, so may the slides will surprise you and your words never fail us. So over and out. Hasta la vista, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Sapalchar.
Sapalchar. Okay, proceed, Saksham sir.
Yes, no, not a problem. I think now we are clashing. We also need a break from that. Not a problem. Sapalchar, that was really great. And I see, yes, we are losing a bit more context around. But definitely there were a lot of crises. There were a lot of things that happened. But again, they say huge events have small corrections to be made, and we made it in the background, so you never know when it's going to be arriving. But lastly, we are just waiting for our honorable honor of its own. We are waiting for Mr. Neeraj Arya sir to join. Neeraj sir, can you please quickly shower with
Yes,
us with your words of wisdom? Yes, thank you.
am I audible?
Yes, you are perfectly audible.
Okay, so first of all, great congratulations to Ram, Junior, Weirdo. They did so well. That is the reason judge announced their name. And actually they were so amazing, especially Ram when he was speaking. He was so fluent. At the same time, he was having great idea. And also, when slide was just running the way, he was just going through it. And about the Junior, his energy was so amazing. Yes, I knew him. He sometime speak Hindi between the English, but I'm happy today he never ever spoke Hindi in between. And something one word for him, what energy he is having, that totally amazing. And about Beardo, she did so great in terms of everything, in terms of energy, in terms of a smoothness, in terms of the way she was telling about the AI, about the human resources, future, and what happened in the past, who is not able to access the AI, so they are losing their job. So everything was amazing, and judges did a great job in terms of finding the winner, and they all were right one for these achievements. Apart from that, organizer team, they were working so well, so hard since maybe from last couple of weeks, especially Saksham, the way he put a lot of efforts in slideshow, making the slides, making the presentation. Like, see, when we maybe some of them are in college, some of them are in the as a working person, some of them are in the school. They in future, yeah, maybe they got a chance to make the presentation. So making one presentation for your personal life, for your personal goal, it's not easy. You need a lot of efforts. You need a lot of critical thinking. You need a lot of research. What elements, what words, what title, what subtitle, what color, what ingredient should be there in the presentation that can attract to others who is going to watch it. After that, whatever participants follow it, what he made it, that was also amazing. So what Saksham did that in terms of presentation, as I said earlier, making one presentation for one student, yeah, maybe for somebody in the as a job person, making one presentation for the meeting, it's need a lot of time, more than 1 week, more than 2 week for adding all elements and everything. But he did in maybe in 1 week, more than 8 and 7 presentation with more catchy, more attractive. That was so amazing. And it was eyes catchy for people who were listening and who were watching the VC. In the hosting, especially Tejas, as I already said about the Saksham, lot of things. So I would love to say about the Tejas. The way he was praising to participants, the energy he was showing. In some of the time I saw that like he was saying in a sometime in fun way, sometime energy way. That's how hosts should be, to just make the vibes energetic, happy, and a smiley for the audience. At the same time, people feel comfortable whoever is going to take part. So it's a great bonding between Saksham and Tejas. I know that they are not going to marry each other because both are different. Okay. And apart from that, Patricia, who made the certificate, she always do a lot of work for EL in every department. If need for the organizing, if we need for certificate, if we need for the read and record, if we need for anything, she always ready to just say that I'm ready for it, for real. So claps for her. Apart from that, for judges, putting like, see, as a listener, we enjoy, we type a lot of things in the group chat, we enjoy with friends, but the judges are so, it's a difficult task checking the chat box, what people are doing. They are also having the curiosity of just see how people are writing in the chat. But at the same time, they have to listen the participants carefully, how they are speaking, who is lacking the confidence, who is having greater energy, who is having great confidence, who is having great ideas, who is having better than others. So it's a lot, it's need a lot of efforts, it needs a lot of listening skills. As I always say, becoming a greater speaker, maybe it can easy for anyone, but becoming good listener, it's not easy task. So kudos to all the judges, Ans and Nikhil. Thank you.
Thank you, Neeraj sir. Thank you for mentioning everyone in your respected speech. Thank you very much for your efforts and thank you very much for your gratitudes. So, okay, having said so from Nikhil, okay, Neeraj sir, thank you very much. So, guys, here I would like to take honor for ending this Mystery Slide Show event. First of all, I would like to take a few moments in the ending also. The motive of this event was very clear, to give you new things, new knowledge, and new type of events. As from idea from D. Saksham, Ashil, Samira ma'am, these persons were the great behind the idea. So guys, thank you very much for joining and thank you very much for listening this event till end. As our respected Neeraj Arya already said, listening is a big deal, not only speaking, but listening skills are very important in your life too. So as we all are, our respected audience are very good listeners. So thank you very much everyone. Thank you for being here till end. Thank you very much for making our event such a wonderful, successful and great one. Now I can say this is a kind of event we can write in the history of English learners in the golden verse. So just because of you guys, just because of you, Saksham, just because of you, Samaya ma'am, Neerajaya, Supalkul, Saranad, Ashil, Nikhil sir, Ansh, and other one. Many more, our audience, our participants, and everyone, the English learner. So thank you very much everyone. Here I would like to end it. So keep enhancing yourself, keep working hard. Thank you for joining this event. Thank you very much. And keep taking part in such kind of event and keep joining and keep learning with EL. Thank you very much. Have a great evening ahead. Bye bye. Have a take care.